So what I get in child support is basically like a full-time job.
Something ain't right.
I get $3,200 in child support.
What did he say?
I get $3,200 in child support.
$2,700 in food stamps, and I get $650 in cash assistance.
Oh, come on!
I don't pay any bills. My husband pays all the bills, and I just pocket all this money. So why would I need to work? I think honestly it's okay if, you're living off of child support or you're living off of, cash assistance. You do what works for you. And clearly this is what works for me. And everyone is like, oh, wait till they see this video and they take you to court, or, wait till they take it away from you. I've been to court and the judge always sides with me. When I went to court, the judge says, do the kids have this, that? I'm like, yes. As long as the kids do not need for anything, it doesn't matter what I use the child support for. And I'll continue to have this as my full-time job till my children turn 18, which is a long, long time from now. And once that time comes, then I'll worry about it. But for now, I'm just enjoying my life with child support.
There's no incentive for anyone to marry a Western modern woman. There is none. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Hit that like, subscribe, tickle that notification bell. That will let you know whenever I upload content. You know what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Roll that clip.
He said, do what Kenya did. I believe Kenya did this, right? They eliminated the divorce laws to where you can't take half of a man's stuff. I think they eliminated that. Mm-hmm. And that led to stronger relationship retention because now, oh, wait a minute. I don't have an escape plan.
Yeah.
Now I can't just get with you and use you. Now I got to think ahead, right? I'm not just going to marry a rich man that's 20 years older than me, wait for him to die and take half his stuff. Now I actually got to marry somebody I care about, right? The law, I tell girls this all the time. The system allows for them to do a lot of stuff. If we change the laws, if we reshape the system, a lot of these girls will be thinking differently. They'd be picking differently.
Because I will say this, marriage in the U.S. gives women almost all the leverage. Almost all the leverage. And if you have somebody that's within leverage, they're always going to take advantage of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a normal human nature, is to take advantage of their opportunity.
I believe, yes, we should get rid of the divorce penalty for men. The reason why is because there's no incentive for a westernized modern woman to stay married to a man. I believe not only that, we need to abolish and get rid of Section 8, and we need to abolish and get rid of child support.
He ain't lying.
Too many women are using children as meal tickets.
He ain't lying.
When I was growing up back in the 80s and 90s, I used to hear this all the time. Women would say, I'm going to have 2 and 3 kids just so I can get money from the government. They said, I'm going to get married, so in case I get a divorce, I can take a man for half of his money. I'm going to do all of this while I'm on Section 8 and food stamps, so I don't have to work. I don't have to make my own money. The money that my man gives me for child support isn't going to go to the child. It goes to me.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Fellas, have you ever noticed that women complain the most about child support because it's not enough, but yet the child is supposed to be supported by the man's child support? Haven't you noticed that, guys? Talk to single mothers, talk to bitter women, talk to women who didn't get child support. They're not mad that the man is not in the house. They're mad that the child support check isn't coming in.
We've got to have money.
They're mad that the man is trying to dip and dodge child support. They aren't mad that the man's not in the house.
Wait a minute. So 84% of child support providers are men. We're told that it's in the best interest of our children. Well, 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes, and 71% of all high school dropouts, 85% of children with behavioral disorders, children of fatherless homes are 68% more likely to abuse drugs, and 4 times more likely to live in poverty. So it doesn't benefit either parent, and it certainly doesn't benefit the children, so who's it helping? Turns out that the powers that be are under contract with all 50 states to enforce Title 4D of the Social Security Act in exchange for federal incentive funds. In other words, states get paid to make men pay. So they benefit from this issue. Neither parent or child does. Women and men are against each other on this issue, but it should be men and women versus them. Stay hungry, my friends.
Fellas, you notice that? Why aren't these single mothers and these single women upset that the man is not in the house?
Hold up.
Instead of being upset that you aren't getting child support, you need to be upset that you laid down with a dog and now you got up with fleas.
Pow.
You need to be upset that you're using these children as meal tickets. See, this is why marriage doesn't benefit men, because there is no incentive right now for any man to marry a westernized modern woman. Because what a westernized modern woman will do is they'll give you sweet nothings, they'll sweet talk you into a marriage, and then as soon as you get married, maybe about 6 months to a year later, they're crying about, I want a divorce. Did you know that women divorce men at a 69% rate? I wonder why that is. And a lot of women say, well, it's due to a man's bad behavior and a man's this and a man's that. Well, we understand that, but let's look at the flip side. Let's look at the man's side. Modern women are not marriage minded. They want the marriage experience. Modern women are not relationship minded. They just want the husband experience. They don't want the responsibility of being a wife. They don't want the responsibility of being in a committed relationship. They don't want the responsibility, guys, of committing to one person for the rest of their lives. They would much rather have their cake and eat it too. But guess what, guys? You and I both know that's never going to happen. So we have to do what's best for us. SYSBM. Save yourself, black man. Don't marry a modern woman or a woman that exhibits modern characteristics. And if need be, you can't find any woman over here, go overseas. Get you a Filipino, an Asian woman, an African woman, an Ethiopian. Someone that's not westernized. You'll be a lot happier. Anyway, y'all, that's been it for today's video. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, tickle that notification bell. That will let you know whenever I upload content. And until the next one, peace.
Because you're greedy, schemy, and selfish.